chill. Cleaner grid, better vibe. See you in the paddock. Grid sync, green light, digital bleed. Clean lines, fast track, feeding the speed. No turn one chaos, just a lemma free flow. Simulated asphalt, watch the data grow. High downforce chassis, neon in the night. Blue and black flicker in the pixel light. APEX and chill, holding the line with the digital skill. APEX and chill, racing for the team with the collective will. Discord community, shared setup gains. LMU circuits, breaking the chains. Paddock camaraderie, digital soul. Grinding for the glory, taking control. Find a new teammate, a bond in the wire. Find a new teammate, a bond in the wire. Technological heart, burning like fire. APEX and chill, holding the line with the digital skill. APEX and chill, racing for the team with the collective will. Apex, chill. Apex, chill. Apex, chill. Apex, chill. Apex and chill. Cleaner grid, better vibe. See you in the paddock. Grid sync, green light, digital bleed. Clean lines, fast track, feeding the speed. No turn one chaos, just a lemma free flow. Simulated asphalt, watch the data grow. High downforce chassis, neon in the night. Blue and black flicker in the pixel light. APEX and chill, holding the line with the digital skill. APEX and chill, racing for the team with the collective will. Discord community, shared setup gains. LMU circuits, breaking the chains. Paddock camaraderie, digital soul. Grinding for the glory, taking control. Find a new teammate, a bond in the wire. Find a new teammate, a bond in the wire. Technological heart, burning like fire. APEX and chill, holding the line with the digital skill. Cleaner grid, better vibe. See you in the paddock.
Good evening, everybody. So here we go. LMU, 2.4-hour endurance race.
Alright, so see where it says pit stop now.
Yeah, with me and the brother this evening.
So essentially, if I'm on the screen where it says driver swap, do I change it to my name?
During the race, yeah. You don't need to do it in practice or quali, but during the race, yeah.
No, that's
Yeah, so we are 2.4 hours. My brother is breaking his LMU racing virginity. Can you see what split we're in?
Where would I look at that?
If you go to standings.
No, I'm in 14.
Okay, bottom split. Track's on is slightly better. Yeah. So were they on wets though? Can you remember? Okay. Nice one. Yeah, so this evening we are in the BMW. The plan for the evening is I'm going to do the qualifying because it's in the wet, and then my brother is going to jump in, Woody, and he is going to jump in and do the first stint in the race. And we need to keep all our fingers crossed that everything in the first stint goes swimmingly, and then we will see what happens after that. We're going to try and do it in 3 stints, which will require some fuel saving, which again the brother hasn't got much experience in currently, but we will learn as we go along this evening. Hopefully you'll all be able to join us along the way. If you are watching this evening, do please give the stream a like. Not too bad, it was a little bit twitchy then, coming on the throttle, coming out of that corner, but yeah, didn't feel too bad at all, to be honest. The track's actually not that wet, so these wets are already up to temperature already. So if it's like this in quali, then actually that's not going to be bad at all. At least it's not pissing it down. So yeah, we'll see. No expectations this evening, although we are in one of the lower splits, so hopefully with a little bit of luck we will do quite well in this. We'll just have to see how we go along. But if you are watching this evening, do please give a like rating on the stream. It's massively appreciated. And if you're not already subscribed, do please subscribe to the channel and pop in the chat. Come say hello in the chat. Let us know you're in, and keep us chatting away as we try and keep all 4 wheels on the track this evening. In other news, the Apex community, we've just reached a partnership deal with Andy's Man Club this evening, so you'll start to see them feature a lot more in our live streams, and all across our social media, and all the links to our social media are in the description box of this video. So that's great news for the community. We've got 150 members or 160 members in the Discord community now. Right then. Track's a bit wetter now.
Yeah, it looks it must be.
Yes, as I said, we're partnering up with Andy's Man Club, where we're going to run various charity events, and we will soon have a donations link as well, where people can donate to a cause that is very close to a lot of the lads' hearts actually in our Discord chat, as I found out over the last few weeks. We already had 2 teams run in this event today as well. We had Edge run solo in the early hours of this morning UK time, and he got a 2nd place in his. He did the event solo, so a great result there for him. And then we also had Kyle and his teammate run this afternoon. We haven't heard back from them yet in terms of how well they did, and I tried to pull their results up there, but I couldn't see them. But nonetheless, they took part, and altogether this weekend we had 9 different lineups running in this event. So compared to the days where we only had 1 or 2 cars, only a few months ago now it feels like. Yeah, growing rapidly, very, very rapidly indeed. Track's greasy. Like a fucking ice rink round there, man. We're only feathering the throttle then. Go. Let's find that. sketchy.
Time 4:31.78.
That's safe. The minute you try and put the gas down, it just fucking wants to let go.
Oh, you were going for it.
Yeah, as soon as I put throttle down, that was it. Right, let's put the race setup on.
Do I need to come out of this?
No, you're all good. Race safe 1, load assign. Medium tyres, increase that. So that gets us. Let's have a look. What does that say? 12.2. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, we're not going to be last. That's one thing. Yeah, I do think if I didn't spin, I could have probably pulled most of that lost time back and still have improved.
Yeah, because each corner you were pulling in massive chunks then. And with length at lap, it were easily there.
Oh yeah, it's just no grip, especially when you're going on throttle. I mean, I thought leaving that corner in second and then going would have been alright, because I was low down in revs, but no. In typical Apex fashion, we fluffed qualifying, but hey ho. It is what it is. It is what it is. If you are watching this evening, do please give the stream a like on YouTube. And pop in the chat and say hello.
Have you done that for it? I don't care.
Yeah, mate.
Nice one.
We don't bite. If you on the standings page that you're on now, or wherever you are, if you click on the take control button down the bottom,
Yeah.
there you go. It means that you'll be doing the race start now.
Looking at, going like,
Don't worry, lad. Just another day in the office.
Just another day. We're starting P22.
21 so far.
We're dropping a bit more, but it's all good. It's all good. We're nowhere near the bottom, so that's all good. Like I say, I definitely think I had fucking 7 or 8 seconds on that second lap, but never mind.
Hey mate, it's quicker than I would have done. Tricky conditions though, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just greasy. Really, really greasy out there. Especially when you get to center S's. There were absolutely zero grip. It were almost like a mix between not wet enough, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
There wasn't like enough standing water for you to get the tread down, so it was just slippy and slidey on the surface. Cold temperatures as well. 17 degrees, 15 degrees. Pretty grim. We're dropping down a bit now though. Well, the good news is we have no hypers, no nothing. All GT3s.
What, in this split?
In this split, yeah. Yeah. He's abandoned his lap. This guy's still going. go. Right, mate. Best of luck.
Cool. How long I can make it last, lad?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'll have more comebacks than Boy George, don't worry.
Just take it really, really nice and steady on the first lap. Let everybody else crash and do the spinning, and then we'll pick up some nice easy places. But most of all, enjoy it.
Yeah.
There was a song there, Ken, and the only bit I can give you of the song was "But most of all."
But most of all. Oh no, I'm terrible with it.
No, but you was singing it the same way then. It was like 80s. Tim's in chat. I bet Tim knows what song I'm on about. Not that you're old or anything, Tim. Just putting that out there.
Our historian.
Massive shout out to young Scott in our Discord today for doing our beautiful livery. And he hasn't just done one for me, he's done one for every single team.
Formation lap has started.
So thank you very, very much, mate. Much, much, much appreciated. You are a credit to the community if you are watching. Look at it, shining in the sunshine. Beautiful. No, Tim, no hypers to worry about. Thank fuck. Just a straight out dogfight to the end. You're alright, you're alright. Dive bomb on the inside. Yeah, just see how oh, it only wiped your back end off as well then. How does the car feel? Right, just see how it feels in a minute. But I haven't got a clue. Oh well, it was worth asking, mate. It was worth asking. Yeah, mate. It's not. Well, it's not detecting a wheel, but you've got a wheel, so you're all good. Yeah, I know. It's saying you've not got a wheel, but you have. So it might have been because it's been knocked out of alignment, or because you've got that suspension damage. But how's it feeling through the corners? Okay. Yeah. Well, just keep on as you are then, mate. And then if you feel like it's slowing you down too much, then we'll just take a pit and we'll repair it. Yeah, it's. I think, to be fair, the only place we seem to be losing time right now is the straights. It doesn't seem unstable or anything when you're doing the right turn, so to be fair. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, you've got a bit of the odd cosmetic damage on the front. Okay, right. Wee, look at it. Whoa, nicely done. You can't. Yeah, no, his tyre pressures are fine. They're going up and down as you'd expect under load. So, his tyre pressures are fine. Spin in front of you as well, mate, I think. I just saw somewhere. Yeah, it's rejoined, but it's slow. It's alright, mate? Yeah. Just find your rhythm. These all start fighting each other and make mistakes. If there's a move you can make, take it. But just find your rhythm for now, settle into the pace. Yeah, mate. Whoa, dive bomb on your inside. That were ridiculous with that. Man's in a rush. He's got a takeaway waiting for him. Got shit. Yeah, we did, yeah. Well, if you can keep running like this, mate, it'll do until we pit, and we'll just repair it then.
Yeah, so I reckon, what would you say,
Yeah, we'll see what your pace is like this lap and next lap, and then we'll kind of take a view on it then. But I mean, that particular tyre is running the same temp as your rear tyre, which is matching what the other side's doing. That's absolutely fine. So no, I think you're all good. I think you've somehow managed to avoid it. Yeah. When I saw the damage pop up, I was surprised, I must admit, because it was only a small knock. Yeah. Yeah, you've cleared him now. No, he's sitting behind you anyways. Cracking start, mate. I'll give you that. Two cars in one corner there. Lovely. Do it for the biscuits. Do it for the biscuits. Definitely slowing us down. I'm I just went, woo, and breathe. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, we do. It's definitely holding us up now. Beautiful move. Well done, mate. Cracking job, cracking job. Mighty fine. can't see that particular wheels tyre wear. It's saying 0, but we'll get it swapped out when you pit. At the end, we'll ask when's the next one. He absolutely will, mate. He absolutely will. 6 hours around the same track as well next time, so it's a winner-winner. Winner-winner, chicken dinner. If you are watching on YouTube, please do give the stream a like. And if you're not subscribed to Apex and Chill Racing, please do. Lots more content coming up this weekend. We may have some more LMU Le Mans 2.4 hour streams coming up. So we've got 9 cars running all together this weekend. And then we will be back on GT7 on Sunday evening for Monza in the GT3 class. So do make sure, if you're not subscribed, do please subscribe. He's doing a really good job here though, with the damage that he's got on the first lap. When you're on straights, mate. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, coming up, remainder of this month, and into next month, special events are stacked. We've got the LMU Le Mans 6 hours at the end of this month, and we've got 3 in July. I think we've got two in August and 4 in September. So lots of these coming up. With lots of cars running, which is always good fun. It just so happens we're running it on the weekend of the 24 Le Mans anyway, which is even better. Andy and Ben are running P3 in the Hyper. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Cracking job from them in Hyper. Yeah, I think a lot of them have got damage. Yeah, one. Yeah, most of these guys have all got damage. Looking at this. Not major damage though. So unless they're losing too much lap time and they've decided to pit early. You were a second faster than P18 last lap. They did a 208.7, you did a 207.6. You're all good. You're all good. Honestly, the cars in front are all doing roughly the same pace, mate. Yeah, they're all running roughly the same pace. So I wouldn't worry too much. He's doing a great job here, to be fair. Really, really good job. I mean, what's not to love about these events? Absolutely brilliant. Love them. Completely different experience. Amazing job this lap so far, mate.
Try it. I'm just looking at the time people setting in front of me. We didn't have damage, we couldn't have had any of that.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's plenty of time left yet.
Don't know if you can see it. Try to look a little bit too much. Just
Yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit, just squirming around. But like I say, you're doing really well. No, no. No. Plenty of people ending up in wall there. What's with the damage? Lap 1, we had someone that decided it was wise. Yeah, I am doing, mate. We had a minor incident with a car. Being bumpy. It was only the smallest of taps, smallest of taps. It's given me a little bit of suspension damage, but in all fairness, it's not bothering him too much. So if I, instead of pitting and being way back, we'll see if we can persevere with it for now. And he's doing a sterling job of that so far. Three and a half seconds quicker than the car in front last lap. The car behind was 1 second faster than your last lap, but don't worry about that too much for now. Yeah, there were a few span out cars. It were a bit chaotic. And we were mid-pack as well, so he did well for it to not be a lot worse than what it was, in all fairness. It could have been significantly worse. No, you're all good, Scott. Don't worry about it, mate. It's not as bad as it may seem. It's not as bad as it may seem. It's just some minor damage. Looks worse on the MFD than what it is. His wheel's fine. There's no damage to his wheel. It was just a little bit of humpy in the first lap. With people spinning off everywhere and thinking it was a 20-minute sprint race when obviously it's not. And we just took a little tap to the front, and yeah, we got a little bit of suspension damage, but it's all good. He's finding his pace, and it doesn't seem to be bothering him too much. We're making progress on P17. We've gained probably about 10 places. No, he's still got the wheel. No, he's still got the wheel. The wheel is still attached. There's actually no damage to the front of the car. I don't really know what the you can see we still have all 4 wheels. All 4 wheels are inflated. We haven't left any on the barriers yet. So we're doing all good. And to say he's got front damage to the bumper as well, you can't actually see anything visually on there either. But no, he's doing well. compliments to the livery master. The livery is looking pucker, if I do say so myself. It is a nice livery, mate. It is a nice livery. Compliments to the livery master, is all I'm going to say on that. Very, very nice job indeed. So yeah, we're making good progress. There's been many cars in the wall on this corner. So we've gained a fair few places there from other people spinning to their misery. But yeah, he's doing. He hasn't, in all fairness, he hasn't put a foot wrong, and he hasn't had any like, you know, near misses with the wall or anything yet. So he's doing brilliantly. Really, really pleased. It'll be a good confidence booster for him anyways. Hopefully when he's done this and he watches it back and he can see, you know, how well he's done, hopefully it'll be a good confidence booster for him. We're on track to do us 11 laps as well, I think, this stint, which is great. And then, yeah, it's going well. It's going really, really well. Half a second quicker than the car behind you that lap, mate. Yeah, no, that's not you and AI. You remind me of one of my really annoying customers that uses AI, and everything you get off of them is it's just AI. Yeah, that is not strictly true. What the glitch on LMU with the hood is between session transition and stuff. The whole hood can just disappear. It's happened to me a few times on CV. Yeah, no, exactly that. Yeah, completely wipes out the tyre pressure reading and drops the integrity to 0%, flashing red on the screen. The underlying physics engine still thinks that your tyre is completely healthy because the physics engine doesn't actually register a puncture. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. If there was something wrong with it, we'd know about it by now. But there isn't, so we're all good. I guess the question really is now, do we repair the damage at the pit stop? Or do we just carry on? That's the question. He's still way back yet, like, he's still 1.5, and to be fair, he's going to be a bit silly if he does try and do any moves on you, because he's going to be pitting before you, I would suspect, based on his energy levels, maybe. When you're in the car, you feel every minor thing, but when you watch it back, you can see how well you were doing. Yeah, no, exactly. No, we're looking at lap 11 this first stint, mate. Yeah, you're going to have... We'll see when you get to the end of this lap. It might be a little bit short, but it's not an issue, because everybody else around us is anyways. There's a lot of people around us in a much worse state energy-wise. I can't see what the repair time is without doing it. and there isn't a way of seeing how long the repair time is beforehand. So, kind of need to figure that one out. No, I don't. I definitely don't. Just keep putting the pressure on him, mate. You're doing well. Really well, for that matter. We're just saying, when you watch this back afterwards, you'll realise how well you've done with damage you had. Take it, it's fine. I don't know, I can't see whether it's yellow or green, but I just presumed it were going to be yellow. Oh, very nice. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Do you feel like you're having to do any compensating with the wheel at all with this damage or not?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Just like a little bit extra more than normal.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I'm so confident, so going in there, I'm a lot more calm than I was, but we're not happy about that.
No, no. So would you say we do need to repair that damage then, yeah?
I'm actually, I couldn't, but when you start pushing it, because you're a bit faster than me, I don't know, I can't.
Right, okay.
Well, alright though, like, what's the time?
No, your times are fine. Your times are absolutely fine, mate. No issues with your time. We're just trying to weigh up at the minute with whether we repair the damage or not. Is he compensating all for the steering? Sounds like he is a little bit, yeah. The pressure will be on me now. Yeah, I know.
If you want to sit where we are, I know if people offer to do mistakes, you probably don't have to. Like, so if you want to really push and go for it,
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird one because technically we've got it's gonna pass you. Just I won't bother making it too hard for him. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna have to potentially save some fuel anyway on the next stint and the stint after that. So it's not like I'm gonna be able to push crazy much anyways. You're not going to get it back, are you? Okay. Yeah, I think, well, either way, we're definitely going to be changing the front tyres at this pit stop because we need to know what that tyre's doing on the right, sorry. So you might as well change the pair. We've got enough tyres because we didn't use any in qualifying. So we've got a fresh set for later on if we need them. Yeah, yeah. What we're saying, chat? Repair or not repair? so you bang on 2 laps of energy on the line. So a little bit of lifting and coasting on these straights, on the big straights. This lap, we might be able to stretch it out, but I'll keep you posted. So instead of waiting until you get to the 100-metre board, lift about 250, 300 metres away instead. Perfect, that mate. I actually think the Lexus in front is doing the same, to be honest.
So I'm guessing whatever time we say we look to you when we get back 10 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah. Most of the guys in front of us are 100% going to pit this lap. So if we can stretch this out a lap, that's a lap advantage that we've got on everybody. And then if we do the same again in the stint after that and the stint after that, that's plus 3 laps that we've got on other cars. Yeah, I'm thinking repair. Gives us a clean run to the end then where we can actually push the car as much as we can, fuel saving wise. Double stint tyres, no repair. Oof. Oh. The other option that we've got, that Tim's just suggested, double stint the tyres with no repair and you stay in. But that's up to you, mate. I'm thinking repair, and then we know we've got a decent car then to the end.
All I'm saying is for the game to say, I've had enough of you having that wheel and it matches.
Yeah. Yeah, I tend to agree.
Another lap car.
It's gonna be fucking mighty close, you know. No, box this lap, it's gonna be too marginal, mate. Too marginal. Yeah. You've got 1.1 laps left currently. Still 1.1, still 1.1. Still 1.1. Fuck. No, pit. It's just dropped to 1. Watch your pit limiter when you get to the line, mate. You're alright, don't worry about it, mate. Well done. That's your first endurance stint done. Yeah, it'll be highlighted up. X-Silent chat. Jiffy Lube, anyone? Yeah, you can jump back in and do it next one. Well done, mate. You did really well there. Really well. 34-second damage. That's fuck all. So we're all good. Kane, autoglass repair, autoglass fucking replace. You funny fucking bastards.
So that move that we went for it, you know, did he pit?
I think he went for it, which is ballsy.
Leading left as well.
Yeah, we maybe could have done it, but the problem is we'd have had nothing, right? And so you're running the risk, aren't you, of a fucking drive-through or a stop-go when you didn't really need to risk it. Do you know what I mean? So we'll I'll do some fuel saving this stint and see how we get on. But no, well done, mate. That were very, very smooth. And you've got the worst stint you'll probably ever do out of the way now, with it being your first.
It was just that little. I don't think there's no I could have done so like
No, they want, mate. They want. Honestly, they want. There's nothing you could have done there, mate. Nothing. Typical lap one incident, mate.
53.09.
Andy and Ben in LP2. Wow. That's great news, that, mate. Fantastic news, that. Fantastic news. Yeah, I'm trying to feel safe, but I'm still not saving enough, believe it or not. Just trying to work out whether we're doing the right thing or not here. Well, we're trying to avoid making a fourth. Yeah, we're trying to avoid an extra pit stop at the end because obviously we're going to lose, in theory, more time. But, and this is where the conundrum is. So I'm trying to get another 9.7 laps out of this stint, but at the minute I'm targeted to do 9.2, so I'm still half a lap off, which round here is a fucking lot. And then that then in theory means that you would have to do something similar. So it's a case of, do we just well, if we've got 9, tell you what, there's a simple solution to this. If you had 9 laps onto 13, what does that give us? That gives us 22, innit? So then we'd still have to do 12 and a half laps in the next stint to avoid a pit stop. Right, let's see where we are in a few laps. We'll carry on like that. I'm actually gaining on anybody at a minute or not.
Lap 4, 0, 9.92.
Yeah, look at that fucking lap time there, 409. When you look at the energy levels of the guys in front of us, is there a lot of people on 69 and below? If you look at the energy levels of the guys in front of us, is there a lot that are a lot lower than us? Right. Okay, so basically then just carry on doing what we're doing for now. Okay. Cool. Let's see where we are.
That time was a 4:07.63.
This is interesting race so far. It's turned into a fuel saving marathon. Fascinating how much time you make up in the braking zone when you're coasting. Fucking tyres are cold. 67 degrees. Yeah, they're cold, mate. They're actually blue as well on the fucking thing, that's how cold they are. I'll have to start weaving soon. I learned fuel saving off of Craig when I did them few with Craig.
Time 4:06.35.
Anyone else's arse twitch then?
So again, GT3
We're almost on target now. We've got 0.3 of a lap to find. That's Michael. Clenched. Yeah, broke a sweat then, mate, not gonna lie. Christ on a bike. Yeah. Yeah, don't surprise me. Yeah, absolutely. I said to you, don't stress. Not everybody drives at fucking alien pace of 402s and every lap. You can do it every now and again, but doing it consistently is hard, man. That's it, mate, yeah. That's it. This car in front, is that for position, yeah? Happy days, happy days. Where did you go? In pits? No. Yeah, yeah. You might get me again down here. I've tracked the next thing, I wouldn't particularly want to take that. Thanks, matey. Much appreciated, buddy. Much appreciated, mate. Tough this. Strategy-wise, this is tough. Very, very tough. we're nearly there now. We're nearly at target. Should do it. Race is going a fucking lap longer though. Fuck. Mate, it's gone up a lap. I'm sure that said 34. It's now gone up to... Mine says 35.3. Yeah, but leader's on 14% energy, so actually that should come back down again because he's going to be pitting before anybody else. Luckily with 6 hours in a couple of weeks will not be a fuel safe fest, in theory, because this one's savage. Thank you to everyone that's watching on YouTube this evening. So if you're here, you can give the stream a like, we massively appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, do please subscribe. Lots more content coming up over the weekend and over the coming weeks, including more team special endurance events.
He's going to have to do that other pit stop car that we've been talking about.
Yeah, it looks like that, mate. Yeah, if you're not subscribed, do please subscribe. We've got 9 teams running in this weekend, so we'll likely have more of this event streamed coming up this weekend. And like I say, plenty more streams coming up in the near future as well.
Time 4:08.54.
Yeah. So we've got V18 round.
Let's get Lauren to come in then to plug the fucking charging cable into my headset because it was saying battery low, battery low. Not ideal when you're concentrating. Yeah, I've never had an endurance race yet where it's like this on strategy. This is some brutal fuel saving, but I can definitely see the advantages of this. Based on what everybody else is doing in front of us. Which is good. Yeah.
Lap 4:08.00.
Watch out for the hedgehog. What? Right, okay. Don't know if this. I don't know if it, no, I don't actually. I still don't know if this is going to work. Do you want to jump in next and try, or it's up to you? Well, yeah, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to make this pit stop in an ideal world our last one. Every single car right now in front of us and behind us probably has to do another stop. So whatever time we lost with the damage and stuff, we basically get back. Yeah. So what we're saying is that a top 10 is still possible. well, I think just set it up for. In fact, no. Let's not change any tyres either, because we can make time up by not changing tyres. These are still fine.
So what do I do on here?
Nothing, as long as it says 100. Yeah, just knock that off to nothing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Not staying what? Might have to fucking pick you up that. Fucking committed.
I'm telling it to put no shade. Automatically going past
Lap 4,
Doing that.
11.89.
I'll see if I can do it at my end. In fact, to put the new mediums to the rear then. It's gonna be fucking close, mate, on energy this night. Fuck me. Whew. How many laps left? 14. If we pull this off, it will be a miracle. If we pull this off, we could still get top 10. But it's going to be mighty fine if we do. Massive thank you though to everyone that's watching this evening on Twitch and YouTube. If you do like this, if you are liking the stream, please do drop us a like. And if you're not subscribed and followed, please do. It goes a long way to helping out the community keep on growing. We've got nine cars running in this event over the course of the next 3 days, as well as league racing on GT7 on Sunday, and then back at it on LMU next week as we prepare for round 3 of the league. Fuck.
Same again, please.
Fuck.
That time was a 4:19.21.
So every single car
Fuck.
in front of you is going to have to pit again.
Fucking hell.
Did you not run out?
0.1. 0.1% left.
A little bit behind you on the stream. I was like, did he make it? Did he not?
But that saved as a pit stop, potentially. Which means
So what you've done again, everybody else in front of you has to pit the car there.
right. Yeah, we've only got to do that once more.
You've got to remember though, when you first come out pitch before, the car position behind you.
Yeah. I think we've still come out ahead of where we were as well, haven't we, even after that pit stop? Well, that one was... Oh, I don't even know that. It'll be at least... I don't know. A minute, I'd say. In and out. And we've managed to do it with a full fresh set as well, tyres. I mean, this is still saying at the minute, because it's just gone to an extra lap again, so it's now showing 35.4 laps on now. So my MFD at the minute is telling me I would still need 20% of VE. So this might not pay off yet. But, look, it were worth a fucking try. Oh, 100%, yeah, because he's on 69%. So it could come back down. No, he's done the start, and then he was going to jump back in on this one. But with the amount of fuel saving we're having to do, it says just carry on. But if we need to do a splash and dash at the end, we can jump in for last. Yeah, I mean, all of these cars in front of us, P17's fucked, he's on 48%, P16's been 84%, P15's on 65%, they're all fucked. All is not lost yet then, mate. All is not lost yet. We'll just keep on doing what we're doing and let's just see how it goes. Yeah, our pit stop will still be quicker than everybody else in front of us. So it might just mean we've got 1 or 2 laps where we fucking full pelt it at end. See if we're close enough to anybody, do you know what I mean? But either way, we're in a much better position than what I thought we were going to be in fuel-wise, so... Who'd have thought the best way to gain positions in an endurance race is drive like a fucking tortoise?
time was a 5:12.78.
From where you entered the pits lane to when you exited. Tim's just said from when we entered the pit lane to when we exited, the total time was 1 minute 26. Thanks for that, Tim. That is very, very useful information. I don't know about you, but I'd be buzzing with that result. Yep. Yeah, if it's close. Right. So. Could do with a fucking beer. Evening.
Lap 4:08.29.
Based on the BMW's fuel saving capabilities, Nathan, I'd say do it, mate.
Oh, I'm going to do it. I don't mind it. Drive.
There you go, Tim, you've got your wish, my friend. If you can handle the Aston, BMW will be like driving fucking heaven. Yes, mate. Nice. No way.
I went with the height at this one. It was quite good.
Can't go wrong with MSI. So do you reckon you've got the old endurance bug after tonight, would it? Oh yeah. 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 I still get nervous before I take control. It's all good practice for the big one in October. I can't wait, man. Cannot wait. Yeah, it's, if he wants to, if you want him to do in the main, the dark bit, then he needs to be doing probably the second stint, to be honest, I think. Which means you've got to keep it out of the wall for the first stint. It's just got up to another 35 laps again on mine. Scott's just said he's got a Woody for endurance now. Lovely. Our dysfunctional bunch of fucking men in our Discord are the type of people who would go out on a night and they'd get you banned from every single club that you walk into. I'd love to arrange a get together with everybody there in the future, you know, that'd be fucking mint on it, could you imagine? Yeah, it'd be mint.
I think breakdowns being fully open's made it quite
100% better, mate. Yeah, I mean, my tyres now are just, yeah, they're just a steady away, mate. '76, '69, '67, '73. My mind's blown at how we're still catching the cars in front of us when we're doing this pace. It's mental. Absolutely crazy. Well, if you like this fuel-saving marathon, please do make sure you do give the stream a like. I've seen some good numbers in the old YouTube chat this evening. if you're not subscribed, do subscribe. Plenty more stuff coming up soon, including, which we've not spoken about yet, the 1 year birthday Apex and Chill Racing, which is coming up at the end of June, where we are trying, amongst all of the racing that we're already doing, on all of the special events and all of the leagues, we are trying to organise a very, very special couple of events on GT7 and LMU to celebrate our 1 year birthday. And the year is flown by. No, they weren't. They were quite decent all in all. We yeah, we're planning a couple of really special one-off events for the birthday. We've gone from 10 people to 160 Discord members in 12 months. 50 subscribers to 1,060 something, I think we're at now. And we're only just getting started. Just announced in our Discord this evening, and if you do want the Discord link, it's in the description of the YouTube video. Just announced this morning a partnership with Andy's Man Club. A lot of the lads that are in our Discord do what we're doing tonight to help with their mental health and to help with talking with other like-minded people who might be dysfunctional, but we've all got one thing in common, and that is we use this as an escape and to switch off and to have a laugh with others. So building a partnership with Andy's Man Club is something that's pretty important to a lot of people in the group, and we've got some really interesting stuff coming up with them moving forward, including podcast appearances and
That time was a
some of the collaborations along the way.
408.55.
So yeah, it's a really, really good time to join the community and to be subscribed to the channel. Oops. No, I think we're alright. Fuck's sake. Didn't think I took that much different to any other time either. No. Went for a spin into the barrier. Does the wheel feel straight? No. No. It's alright. All good. Do you know what it is, mate? I needed to get some temperature in tyres, so I thought what better way of doing it than doing a bit of Turkey air drifting. I genuinely thought as well that I was going to save it before it hit the barrier. Yeah, it did, didn't it? I thought, fucking hell, I've somehow managed to save that, but... Yeah, I think that's what it was. It's... I mean, you'd have to look back. The only thing I can think of is maybe my entry speed was just slightly... I don't know. Yeah. What we might have to do on the last lap,
14.2.
we might have to let the leader lappers, so that it's one less lap for us to do. I generally don't know if this is going to work, lads, I'll be honest. Right now,
So you know about 10 seconds behind you.
yeah, but he's got to pit again yet. So that's going to add another minute, more or less, onto that. Right, let's read these messages now. Making message from you, so a bit more work for you, and if you get time, need to change the car, thanking you very much, nitpicks incoming. That kind of catches me out. If the BMW bubbles across the rumble knee strip, it destabilises the car, yeah. This guy behind can pass because he don't need to pit again, so he's going to be flat out. Gonna wreck the fucking yeah, not bad. It's gonna wreck the fucking safety mode. It is. Looking forward to watching that. I think it's going to be a laugh. Probably not enough because probably not enough, mate, because he's lifting and coasting really. Safety car mode, you'd save physical fuel but not virtual energy. If this runs to 34 laps, yes. If it runs 35, we're a lap short. This is the leader, isn't it? Behind her. Yeah, we're trying to make it as easy as I could for him, but we're an awkward meeting place when it, let's face it. No. Yeah. Ooh, fuck me. Looks like P20 and P19 are trying to do the same thing as us. They've got the exact same amount of energy as us. No, mate. To say that's the leader in front, it's not exactly pulling away with all this fuel saving they're doing. Wow. Would have been right up there, wouldn't we? You want to be 4 or 4s really, on average, if you can. Looks like leader are having a bit of argy-bargy going into pit stop then.
Lap 4, 10.06.
It's still showing 35 laps on yours, mate. This is going to be so fucking close. Right now, as it stands, I've got 5 laps of fuel left and I've got 4.8 laps remaining. So as it stands, we're fine. But if that does go into an extra lap again, we're fucked. Some of them pit early. Yes, I think we're going to be fighting more for P13-ish. descending fuel-wise this. Just getting into place. P11's in pits. Right, okay. Makes sense.
Lap 4, 0, 7.33.
It's gone up again, 35. Nah, it's purely based on leader at this point. See if we can use this guy's slip to his advantage a bit. Yeah, it is. God, this is intense. Well, this is intense, boys, isn't it?
time was a 4:07.09.
Nail biting finish, yeah. Just a little bit, mate. I don't think we're going to do it, but stay tuned to find out.
Yeah,
I think it's going to go 35. So we might actually be alright if we need to pit anywhere. That Woohoo's, he's the one that you were racing, wasn't he? In 18. Leader's 30 seconds back from us, isn't it? Am I right in thinking, Kane, if I let the leader past, I'd do one less lap, wouldn't I?
I'd like to say yes, but I can't give you that definitive answer to that.
He either needs to slow the fuck down or speed the fuck up at those circles. Yeah, he's not catching us quick enough. And he's banging in 403s. Alright, just get the pit menu ready just in case with 2 laps of virtual energy. No repair. Yeah. No tyres, no nothing, no. Fuck. Okay. No, it should just let you do it whenever. I'll try and do it from my end. What? You should have been able to.
Have you got it manually set up on your?
Let him past. Yeah, Ken, get on AI and explain the current situation to him. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's technically true what it's telling you there for this. I'm sure me and Craig did this in one of the races we've done. I'm sure me and Craig did this where we were like this on one of our races where you see, what we don't want to do is we don't want to let him past and then still have that lap, because then we're doubly fucked.
Lap 4, 10.83.
23 seconds behind. So we could afford to let him past now, and he would finish this lap.
Hard to take on for the jump. I get the logic of what you're saying, I really do. Just don't know.
What we're saying then, team? Do we do it, or do we just pit? No. No. I could let him by and we'd still have a 10-second gap to P16. Bearing in mind P16 and 17 are pretty much in the exact same boat as me right now. P18's Craig's telling me to let him pass. If you let him pass, this will be your last lap.
I believe it.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm glad Craig came in when he did then. I knew me and Craig have done this before. He was on the last lap and we wanted to avoid that pit stop because we were going to make places, so we let the leader past and we just got away with it by the fucking skin of his teeth, similar to this. But this has worked out nicely. 10 seconds.
You've got
23. Yeah. To say we had the damage that we did, guys, this is one hell of a fucking result. And to considering I've had to drive like Miss Daisy for the last hour and a half, this is brilliant. Yeah, so he's now on lap 35, you see. Yeah, he is. He's coming up and he's coming up fast.
When we race up in this, it's going to be at the end.
This-
1 minute, 40 seconds.
Well, we're at a minute now left on the counter.
Oh, sorry, I'm behind you.
Yes, yeah, so now mine's all of a sudden just gone to 34.9 laps. So we're good. Fuck. That was tough, mate. Yeah, it's just gone past. You'll see him on stream in a minute. It's just gone past now. That was fucking tough for that. That was tough. That fuel saving was fucking insane. Yeah. So your fuel saving guide does work, Craig. You'll be pleased to know. And we even did it after the first stint only being 10 laps. Yeah, no, it works because we would have been 20 to well, we would have been 20s in the 20s. I were hoping we'd get 13th, but we've done it. Mad that, you know. We've still got four new tyres. We only swapped the fronts during that whole race, you know. The front, yeah, the front two tyres are the only tyres that we've just changed for that full 2.4 hours. Yeah.
Did you see what my tyre guy was saying? I was just watching.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's up now, yeah.
I'll tell you what, them open brake books though, I mean, like, you know, you got 75, so, you know what I mean? That's good, that.
Yeah, but I won't push on that all, mate.
No, I know.
I've never been round this fucking track as slow as that. Well done, Woody. Mate, for your first one, you kept it out of the wall. You did well, mate.
Carl didn't, mate.
No, I didn't.
Fucking didn't.
I didn't. Thank you, you cunt.
Can I just say I did my 10 laps for 3 wheels? However.
Yes, you did, mate, as well. Yeah, we can't be forgetting that. We can't be forgetting that.
Robin, Delboy.
Right, let's see how badly I've just hurt my driver rating and safety rating after that then.
You have to have a look back at that street.
Position with 27, so.
Yeah, we've done well, mate, to pull that back, because don't forget, we had an extra minute in the pit stops repairing that damage, right? So we've done fucking well there. We've made a lot of places up.
But I managed to pull a few places back myself after that, though, didn't I?
Yeah.
Where did we get to? 27th or something like that?
Yeah. The odds were against us then, mate.
Yeah.
The odds were fucking against us then. Tim said, well done to the bros. Scott said, well done. Amazing result against the odds. Yeah. You're definitely right there.
Like that.
These results always take a couple of minutes to come through now.
I'm still starting fucking race, mate.
This is,
You don't
it-
leave server.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't want to leave, do you? Like, you're like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, will it not give it me?
Where's my podium, boys? Yeah, I want my podium.
There's another one that
Yeah,
starts in
yeah,
5
yeah.
minutes. Yeah, there's another one that starts in 5 minutes. Shall we go again?
Here's your celebration, Carl Woody.
Yay! Quack quack.
Tour.
I did that in the race. Carl fucking giggled.
Quack quack.
It's enough.
Don't know how Andy's done. Then
He was second at one point, I heard. In Hyper. Andy and Ben finished P4, Tim just said. That's good. So the lad that ran it last night on his own, he got a second. Andy's got P4. We got P15. I don't know how the lads got on this afternoon because I've not heard a dick about for them. And I tried to load their results up earlier, but it wouldn't load. So I don't know how they got on. These results are taking forever and a day to come through.
We're still finishing race. There's someone that pitted.
Yeah, no, there'll be some people that are in front of us that I bet I'd have to do an extra lap, I'm guessing.
And there'll be someone that probably panicked and pitted. You fucking still got to do all that. I would have pitted. I wouldn't have known.
If Craig didn't come in when he did on YouTube chat and say let him pass, I'd have questioned it and I probably would have pitted and I knew that me and Craig had been in this situation before where we were on the last lap and he crawled round to let him past, but I couldn't fucking remember for the life of me. Oh, there you go. 11 positions gained.
I think it's Barcelona, wasn't it? Barcelona or then
Yeah, it was something like that, mate. It was something like that.
Might even been Paul Ricard. I saw him coming up and was like, alright, get out of the way then pass, do a lap then.
Oh, wow.
I've not seen it yet.
Oh, hang on, no, I think, is that the team performance? Yeah, it is, no, it's alright. Team performance is the team driver ratings. Do you know what, actually? That's not bad. Woody, you've gone up a little bit, silver one. So, best lap times, mine were a 406.3, yours were a 406.0. This is spooky, Mikey. Average lap time, 410.9, yours. Mine, 410.4. Your consistency grade for your first one, bear in mind, 96.93%. Spot on.
Take that with it being smashed up as well.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. Mine, 97.61, so mine's less than normal, but yeah, I'll take that.
Well then, Jones.
One MR OMG, good evening, mate. Nice to see you in chat.
I thought he's off the fucking wheel.
Yeah, I think we all did. It
We were doing all sorts, so because I had the suspension light were on, and the actual wheel it was going green, red, green, red, green, red, green, like a strobe light, and I thought, fuck's sake.
I was like to Carl, Carl, check tyre pressures.
So amazing, like qualifying, we got high DR for beating 14 drivers with a higher driver rank. That surprises me, because my qualifying was shit. If I'd have actually put the lap in that I was meant to put in afterwards, then that would have been fucking brilliant. So as driver ranking for this, for split, for spec one has actually gone up, which is good. We finished 15 for 44. We beat 22 drivers with a higher driver rank, and we lost to 10 drivers that had a higher driver rank. So that's good.
So what I'm reading there, do you know where it says hit a barrier? Is
Yeah.
that as a team?
Yes. So that doesn't affect your personal one. That's affected the spec one team. So yeah, if we have a look at the safety, so 25 clean laps high, quali contact with a barrier ×2 high. So, but we still managed to gain safety ranking. 1MR OMG, I'm waiting to get this.
I mean, that
Get
contact
it.
could be one of the
You will, you'll not regret it, mate. You'll not regret it.
3 and 4.
You'll not regret it. We've just done a 2.4-hour team endurance event now, and it was
Hit one of those bollards there.
thoroughly enjoyable.
Or
Thoroughly
like
enjoyable.
more bollards.
The whole driver swaps, the way the content's laid out
Even if
each
the
week
bollards in the road
for
from
stuff
somebody
to
else,
do, the way the
yeah.
team endurance events work, the way the physics feel, the way it looks.
Alright.
Yeah, do it.
I like I could have
You'll you will not be disappointed, mate. You'll not be disappointed.
748 upshifts and 748 downshifts.
Okay.
I didn't count really. I just asked Le Mans how many times.
I'm so close to silver driver rank now. So close. And I've managed to somehow maintain my gold safety ranking after hitting the barrier and spinning and having all my incidents. So, all in all, guys, not a bad, not a bad night's graft.
Picked up that damage. It looked like it was like 2 or 3 corners in, didn't it?
Yeah.
How bad were you?
How did you guys do? That was a hard one, mate. That was a hard one. It was a fuel-saving extravaganza.
Not so much you. It's everyone. As a
We got
whole, lap
damaged on lap 1, and it said that Woody had lost the wheel, but he hadn't, so he'd carried on going. He pitted lap
One of them
10,
cars would have
and then I
stopped
double
when it
stinted
stopped,
the end, and
someone
fuel
else has
saved
to
like
say,
absolute fucking
you know, when,
madman.
like, you already know the guy, that's the worst one to do this.
And yeah, I let the leader go past on the last
When
lap
that car was in front
so
of
that
you
I
and
could
behind
get to
you.
the end. So we finished P15. We started P24. So we gained 11 places. But if we'd have had to have pit that extra time at the end, we'd have finished like 20th. So yeah, tough. Very, very tough. The fuel saving that you had to do on that was just mental.
The ones I've done,
Absolutely mental.
started on generally gain places by doing that rather than losing.
Are you doing it again tomorrow, Randy?
Some idiots, they just
In Hyper?
they don't think, oh, 2.5 hour race.
Same time slot?
I mean, they don't think when it's a 24-hour race.
Mr. OMGL, I'm waiting for his new rig. Nice. What rig you getting?
Can you?
What rig you getting? If you're ever looking for team, if you're ever looking to join a teammate for the endurance events, have a look in have a look in the description of this YouTube video, and
is that doable?
join our Discord group. There's 160 of us in there, all a mixture between GT7 and LMU.
14.
2 seconds, lads. I'm just talking to this guy on YouTube. 2 seconds.
He did 14.
Yeah, you can then join. You can join the Discord, and then what you can do is, you can then basically get paired up with people when we do the special endurance events.
15,
Because we're always looking for new people, and we've got a cracking set of lads. As you can hear in the Discord chat now and everything like that.
Or would that not make a difference until the fuel goes up?
So that I extend. Sorry, fucking hell. I increased the fuel ratio at the beginning of the race without anybody realising, because I knew that we were going to have to extend it. But all that does is that just increases the amount of physical fuel that you've got in the car. So it doesn't affect your virtual energy. But when you, so if you're, say for example, tomorrow you're trying to do 13 lap stints. If you don't increase your fuel ratio, your virtual energy on your fuel will be the same when you come out of the pits. So they'll both say 11 laps, right? So you need to increase your fuel ratio. I increased mine by 0.5. And that gave me the extra physical fuel that I needed to be able to use the virtual energy as a gauge of how I needed to be. So then the more that my stint went, so when I first come out of the pits, I had like +2 laps more physical fuel than what I did virtual energy. But then as my stint is going further and further along, the gap between the physical fuel and the virtual fuel was getting closer and closer together. So you know that you're on target then, as well as using that +2 target in your MFD.
So I'll probably just go for the old manual.
You get a GT Mega Hybrid. Lovely, 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 lovely. What wheel set have you got?
In front and behind me.
I've just got a Moser R5 me on my, mounted on my desk. It's not ideal, but
Sort of
it
gauging
does
there,
the
if I
job.
can squeeze an extra lap
Does the
here,
job.
an extra lap there.
But yeah, far from ideal.
Yeah, I've been looking, I'm chuffed with that car because we went from 27 and then when I pitted, we were 18.
Yeah. You did really, really well. Really, really well. I might run this again tomorrow night if anyone's interested.
I'm running again tomorrow night.
I've just seen you're registered again tomorrow.
Yeah, because we got a lovely cut off by a GT, so probably would have had a good chance of getting a fucking P2 though.
You were P. Yeah, Tim were keeping us updated in the chat. You were P2, weren't you, for a bit?
Yeah, then we got the GT leader decided to doubt himself at Tetro Rouge and cut across us and fucking killed us.
No,
No, how far in?
Oh, that was what? I think there was an hour left on that.
Ooh. Solo or team?
No, team me and my mate did it.
You bring it home or that were it?
Yeah, finished P4.
Mate,
Oh, well,
can I just say one thing, yeah? To do a 2.4-hour endurance in these fucking hybrid cars and finish the race is worthy of a fucking medal in itself. So, you know, fair play. I'm surprised you're not doing this weekend, Craig.
Don't do it, though. That's why I haven't done it.
You what?
There's nobody to do it with.
Well, do you want to do it with me tomorrow night, same time?
What time? 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it 7. I'll get some back.
Oh no, what the fuck was that about?
hopefully get clean
Send me
down
the-
for 1 o'clock.
Cool. Right, well,
Send me your setup. Andy, how did Ben enjoy it?
Ben did really well, you know.
did it? That's
I was
good.
actually quite impressed with him.
That's good. I did. Do it when he jumped in chat yesterday. I'm like, who the fuck's this guy? Because he's just stayed super fucking lurky, hasn't he, in background? Like I've not seen or heard anything.
You, if you've heard some of the conversations.
Oh well, I mean,
Ben's worse than me, so
Sim Magic Evo
Oh,
9,
yeah.
nice, and the Simpson pedals and the GT Neo
You
wheel.
wouldn't want
That's a cracking setup,
6
is that,
of us
dude?
or 7 of us.
Cracking setup is that. I've just got an R5.
If you want to monetize a YouTube
That's
channel,
a
you would
cracking.
not want to.
That is a cracking
My kind of
setup,
people.
is that, mate? Bet you can't wait for that to come.
To the conversation.
Well, like I say, hopefully we might see you on here at some point in one of these endurance races. But yeah, you can have hours and hours and hours of fun on this. It's really, really
It's not
enjoyable.
aimed at-
Really,
it's not
really
aimed at each
enjoyable.
other Generally, but yeah, you know what the internet's like. People take offence.
Don't worry, mate. I live in the pre-2000s era of comedy.
that's the other people.
Yeah, that's an in-joke between us because we've got a Dutch Afrikaans driver. So, I'm not racist. They're other people.
Now, I'm still live.
The Bo Selector, isn't it? Don't say fuck or bugger. We're live on Channel 4.
Ah, dear me. Right, so yeah, I'll add you to this lineup then, Craig, and then I'll send you the setup, mate.
Yeah, I don't.
You spawny bastard. Platinum 2 safety rating.
Well, I stayed awake for all you guys, so catch you in a bit anyway, guys.
Stayed away. It's only 10 o'clock. What, you fucking baby?
You got to wait till 2 o'clock for the next World Cup game.
I've got 5 on it.
Ask Kane about the offside rule. He probably ain't got a fucking clue.
Well, not football person.
He doesn't strike me as the football person, does Kane? I could be wrong.
I used to be, and then supporting United over the last.
Oh,
5 years.
fucking scum of the earth. Get out of
Shut
here.
the fuck up. Don't you dare talk about my club like that.
Can you both fuck off out of my fucking Discord now?
You want to
What?
Scum of the fucking earth.
penalties. So all I'm going to say is penalties.
I said, I haven't watched him for a while.
It's doing you nothing not being able to race. Yeah, I bet it is, mate. I bet it is. How much longer have you got to wait? Have you got to wait much longer?
They got a bit better.
I do know, to be fair, one of our lads, he's from, he's Dutch. He lives in Holland. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll get you the setup sent over on Discord. And it took over a month for his GT Omega rig to turn up, because it left Europe, come to the UK, then ended up back in Europe. Oh, so much stupid. It basically did like a tour of Europe twice. Kane, Scott says, eat a penguin.
Yeah, mate, I'm already got a 12 pack ready in case it goes bad. I'm a comfy just in my sim rig. Reading the jokes to myself live on the stream.
Honestly, mate, honestly. So did you enjoy that, Woody?
Yeah, it was different. Fucking hell. Yeah. No, it was good fun.
Mate.
You need a little mini fridge and a little couple of beers and a Pepsi's, you know what I mean?
As long as you enjoyed it, mate, that's the main fucking thing.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I was looking forward to doing another stint, but when I seen it wasn't the right thing to do, or actually, it was just as tense watching it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Great fun.
I'm just worried because I thought it was a 4-stint race, really. And I feel like it's going to change like what me and Scott do.
Yeah, 4-stop is definitely not the way. I genuinely think you'd lose too much time.
Like, I'd have to be banging out like.
I think till next month to order it.
To try and
nice, mate.
You know what I mean? That leader in that race.
Nice. You'll be just in time for the new update that comes out next month as well, with the new tracks and new DLC pack and everything in LMU. So yeah, good stuff, mate. Good stuff.
It all just depends where you get put, though, doesn't it? Because if you're in a fucking pack
yeah,
and you're fucking pushing, you're all like racehorses, aren't you? Where you just keep going for it.
Yeah, yeah. You've got money for it all, but the seat. Sit on a bucket. Get yourself a bucket to sit on, mate.
I'm not gonna do that.
Stack some cushions up. One of our GT7 lads has one of them fold-out rigs, and he sits on his sofa in the room, and he uses that as his rig. It were Thursday, mate. It were yesterday. We're on Friday, aren't we?
It feels like you're driving a truck, even though I've never driven a truck. But
that, mate, I'm not kidding you. That quali session, it was slick, like seriously, fucking gripless.
Well, I've really tried.
It were bad.
On how warm. I know, like the fucking wets behave differently.
Yeah, he sits on his couch and he's got his rig, and he puts some cushions behind his back on the settee, so that is close enough to the edge of the sofa with the rig.
Same thing for the wets. If I can just get one banker lap in and me out lap and just absolutely left to right it without losing it.
Do you know, it comes to 24-hour events, what do you do in terms of strategy? Do you put it in some sort of app and it tells you what you should be aiming for?
Yeah, so Scott has actually made a fuel calculator, and I need it's on me as this. I need to test it, because if that is working well, you'd use that as a guide for where you need to be. And it saves us having to do all of the fucking mental maths for it in his head. But I just haven't gotten round to testing it properly yet, which I need to do, because that could be very, very useful to us. And the other tool that we could use is, you know how we've got that partnership with Sim Endurance that we don't use their tool for, because we're really, really bad partners. His basically does everything. It shows you the telemetry of it. It basically gives you. Let me try and show you what it does. Hang on. You and that fucking soundboard, Kane.
That made you tickle in that race. I was behind it streaming, and I was like, I didn't hear the quack, but I just saw you giggle, and I was like, that was my quack, wasn't it?
Sim Endurance.
start doing this with us. He said he was going to do it, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not done it yet though, has he?
To be fair, like, he fucking broke both his fucking ankles, didn't he? So, I get it.
No, you've got a point there, mate.
When you become a bit rusty.
You've got a
And I
point
find
there.
it a little bit difficult, mate.
It didn't like the G29. That's what my brother's
that's
been
what-
using, who's
Yeah.
been racing this evening with
What's
us.
it called?
He's got a
Left foot
G29.
punching? Wait, fucking crutch, man.
Yeah,
It's
he's
got-
been using
It
G29 tonight.
depends how endowed he is, mate. Might be able to just flop it on one of the pedals.
I tried running that app in background, but it didn't work then.
Oh, Doctor, Crew Chief.
Yeah,
Why is
Did you press
there-
start?
yeah, press start. Yeah, I've done it so you press start and it actually fires game up as well.
Have you got a headset on?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're on Crew Chief now, does it say underneath the message playback device, does it say the headset that, you know, it's got like a little drop down thing underneath it? It'll
Yeah, I
say-
didn't know. It just said mine. What I was using.
Right, so like so where it says message volume, it'll say message playback device. Sometimes mine sets to the TV, which is like the audio was off on it, the headset.
Turns
You know
out
what I mean?
Kyle wasn't racing this afternoon. He'd got the times and dates wrong, so they'll go in for a DNF for that race, won't they today? And sitting on my PC chair is like driving a transit van, mate. That's what I sit on, and it's savage. To be fair, it's savage. Walter.
Yeah, toe on this, Woody, if you've noticed, mate, it's fucking... It is so not like any other... You know what I mean? It's not like GT in any way whatsoever.
No. If you get, I notice if you get close enough at a certain speed, you do get a little bit of oomph, but it's not the same.
Yeah. No, it's not, is it? Looks like when that guy was... I'm trying to think now where he was...
Yeah, my brother uses a G29 and it's
they pulled out. I think we were in a Porsche. They pulled out.
temperamental,
The car barely starts going past
to
them.
say the least, on these kind of events. He can't have it maxed out, that's for sure. Which is a shame. Right, so on this, yeah, what we can do is we can make teams. I need to find out what the logins are for the actual one where I've got full features. But anyways, you'd go on like new race and it says here like what track you're on, the time multipliers, basically fill all of these details in, right, and then it works out how many laps you need to do per stint, and then you can update this as you're going along live, and it will then, you know, update everything to kind of give you a better idea of where you're at. But then it also pulls in live telemetry as well, so you can see like how much fuel I'm using each lap, what the tyre temps are in a lot more detail, what the fucking split times are, all just on one screen. And again, it's something that's probably really, really useful, but as I say, it's just something else that I haven't really properly rolled out yet.
Yeah, what is it? Timmy said pit stop was 127 when it was just straight through.
Yeah. Be right back. Mrs. wants a brew. Mrs. comes first, mate. Got you on the main screen in the front room. Nice.
3 seconds a lap.
Nice. Shame you joined us right near the end, mate.
Times that by 10 laps.
Shame you joined us right near the end of that one. We'll be back tomorrow night though. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll get notified when we do next go live. But we'll be back tomorrow doing the exact same race again.
It just does.
And then we're back on Sunday for the GT7 League as well.
That's like you're doing fucking quali laps otherwise, in a way. High risk for low reward, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's high risk, low reward if you're trying to go flat out and you're gonna do that fourth stop.
And
you'd,
because that's going to mean the tyres are probably a lot which
every
going to be a lap or two of fucking cold.
every lap would be a qualifying lap. That's you'd need to be lapping in the 32s. No, in the what is it? 42s? I don't know. In the twos.
402,
Yeah, you'd need to be lapping in the 401s, 402s every single lap, and making sure your tyres aren't overheating for that to work. And even then, you might get stung.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then, but that's like without a spin out or anything. Like if there's a slight fuck up and it sets the car to 0 mile an hour,
you've fucked it. You may as well do what we did and just take it steady, but make sure you're consistent, and then so do you know what, if I could go back to the beginning of the race, what we should have done, looking back, is fuel saved a little bit in the first stint,
I was just gonna say.
and that would have got us an extra lap in Woody's stint.
Yeah.
So then we wouldn't have had to fuel save as much in stint 2 and stint 3. That's.
But then at the same time, taking all them factors into consideration, if the fucking guy in first has got a car that's going to last, but also he can fucking send it, if he's fucking doing, you know what I mean? Like if he wants to go for it and he can, I might not get lucky where you could lift off for 20 seconds and let the leader, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But if we'd have saved that extra lap in stint 1, would we have finished any further up? Maybe not, but we wouldn't have had to slow down for 20 seconds at the end to let him past, because we'd have had enough fuel to get to the end.
I feel like I'm back in a maths class already.
It's complicated shit. This is why this is just another reason why I fucking love this game, because there is alternate strategies. There was some I'm convinced, Woody, there is some cars that were ahead of us that did pit that extra time. I'm convinced they did.
Yeah,
because
so first position, for instance, he with Lexus, he was doing his average lap time with 402.
Yeah.
So that's the conversation you've just had.
Yeah. And he did the extra pit. But then didn't you also say that there were some cars in front of us that looked like there were some cars in front of us that, and they pitted, didn't they? And they come out and they were still in front of us.
Yeah.
I think.
So that'll have been a splash and dash, won't it?
Yeah, it would have been, yeah. I think if you're top 10, maybe, you may as well put your foot down and go for it. It's tough. And you know, the thing is, there'll be no two splits the same, and there'll be no two races the same. Do you know what I mean?
The pace in that race from about third, fourth downwards were actually pretty slow.
Yeah, it were really, really slow.
I think if we didn't have got tangled on the first couple of corners and got his head down and just put in a decent pace, we'd have been way up, just because the pace was so slow.
Yeah, it was really crap pace. It was. I agree with you on that one, 100%. So, and then this is the thing, like, you know, you're gonna have to just see how you go tomorrow, and just kind of judge it. I'll be in YouTube chat anyways. I
think if you manage to get a good qualifying position, you're high up.
Yeah.
There's no to stop you from doing four stop and just getting some laps in, because everybody else you're behind is going to slow each other down, aren't they?
Yeah. The thing is, sometimes it's so fucking hard to take someone over, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? All you got to do is speed up in the right bits. And
the thing is, though, what we do know is, regardless of whether you do a 3-stop or a 4-stop, you don't have to change your tyres all that often. So you gain time there anyway. So even if, on that 4th stop, all you had to do was, say, pit and put 5 laps of virtual energy in, that's a quick stop, because you're going to be stationary for 15 seconds max.
Yeah.
So your total pit stop's like 45 seconds. Well, you saw some of the gaps between most of the cars in that split. They were big old gaps. So it's one of them, mate. It's one of them. I've reached a conclusion. There isn't a right or wrong to this. it is whatever you think is the right choice as you're doing it.
And whatever, which way the race falls in your favour, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like if you'd have been challenging them for the top 3 or 4, you'd have gone. You're putting your foot down, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because you're going for a win. That's what you're just automatically doing.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Let me just boot Le Mans up because we did that
8
practice
p.m.
race the other night,
EST
didn't we?
to UK time.
To be honest, I've gained a lot of time, not from fucking having the gas pedal down a lot. It's just
1
changing your
a.m.
braking.
So we need to change some of these listings. So Kyle
The longer,
and
the longer I'm chilling out, the more I'm buzzing by that.
Prison. Oh, mate, I would be. Honestly, fucking
Oh, I know it's going to sound
brilliant.
strange saying it, but wait till we have a freeway, boys.
Oh dear. Oh dear. The chat's just reached a whole new low.
Remember to put the Apex and Chill logo on the bottom of the car in case it happens with me again.
8
That's what I told him last time, Woody, when I flipped it. I was
a.m.
like,
EST.
no, you missed out there,
UK
Carl. You
time.
should have put the logo on the bottom of the car.
So that's 1 p.m. tomorrow for them too. Right, so okay, 1 p.m. split for Kyle and Stan. 1 p.m. Oh, so yeah, Kyle and Stan are doing the same time as you and Scott tomorrow, Kane.
Are they?
Yeah.
You better hope they're not in the same stint. Otherwise, I'll be in front
that's
of him
not
and
the
just
right.
lift off and be like, just push us up
Saturday, 1 p.m.
Having a look at the race we did the other night in that practice.
Register.
I think I saved any fuel that much.
Is it that one? Yep. Kyle and Stan. What car were they in? Because I can't see a fucking livery for them two. What car were they in now? Let's have a look here. Kyle and Stan. Oh, they were in LMP2. You see an LMP2 livery, Micah? That is med.
What, that one that changes colour? That is it a redder one?
Yeah, I'll share this screen with you. Hang on. It looks incredible. Look at that.
What, just put it in?
Discord. In voice chat.
Which one?
In
Right.
voice chat, yeah, I'm sharing the screen so you can see it.
I don't want my bits in here. Oh yeah, it's banging that in it.
Well, nice, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
Could not register the event. One or more drivers in your team lineup has already signed up for this event. Don't think he has, mate.
Right, so that practice the other night, I didn't do any fuel saving, yeah. And it looks like, I remember thinking, if I'd have saved a little bit more fuel, I could have completed lap 11, but I didn't want to chance it. So just as lap 11's about to start, so I'm on end of lap 10, I've come in the pits. That's on time, innit? It's time, man. It's 40 minutes in. tell you what, that was nice though. You didn't have any hypers in that as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It honestly is. It's fun to have a minute, but it's nice to have got in that without them just being there. It's better as well, really, because you get extra GT3 cars then, don't you, Carl?
Sorry, what?
When the hypers on it, you get
Yeah.
fill it with GT3s, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, guys.
Yeah, there's 2 splits currently for yours tomorrow.
Oh, is there?
16 hypers, 5 LMPs, 52 GT3s.
So one of the splits will probably get all the hypers then, won't they? Is that in each one, is it?
Yeah, so you'll get some hypers in yours, but there'll be more that register yet.
Shit, that might go for a big walk in the morning. Lazy this week.
You had all week off?
No, I worked Tuesday. Worked in Sheffield next week, so took it a bit easy.
Right, I'm going to end this stream here while I sort out the logistics of tomorrow's races, while we do some jiggling around. So again, thank you very much for everyone that has been watching this evening. If you have enjoyed the stream, do give us a like, do subscribe so you're notified of further streams moving on. Oh yeah, whereabouts?
So, I initially went to Huddersfield.
Yeah.
But motorway were closed, so I went over the tops.
Oh, very nice. Nice one. Yeah, so we are back tomorrow evening. I'm going to have attempt number 2. But for now, like I say, once again, thank you everyone for watching this evening. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and if I don't see you tomorrow, enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Yeah, I'm disappearing myself in a second. I'm just trying to sort this out.
Grid sync, green light, digital bleed. Clean lines, fast track, feeding the speed. No turn 1 chaos, just a lemma free.